Hey, welcome back. This is Nick with the Happen Group. Today we're going to talk about OSHA. Who are they? What do they do? And what should you expect when they come to your site? OSHA is the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. They were formed in 1971 to address the high death rate of workers in the workplace. They are a federal agency operating in the Department of Labor. They establish health and safety standards. They enforce standards and also levy citations to employers who violate those standards. OSHA is important for many reasons. They ensure workers are provided with a safe and healthy working environment. They inspect and enforce safety standards. Since inception of OSHA in 1971, workplace fatalities have reduced 65%. Another important aspect of OSHA is they enforce employees' rights regarding job safety, and they hold employers accountable to provide safe working environment for their employees. Who's covered by OSHA? In most instances, if you're a private sector worker or an employer, you're usually covered under OSHA. Also, federal government workers fall under OSHA's protections. There are a couple exceptions as to who falls under OSHA. For instance, if you're a state or local worker, meaning you're working for a municipality or a city or something like that, usually you do not fall under OSHA's protection. OSHA's inspection activity. Usually they come without giving any advance notice. They come out and conduct investigations or inspections of your workplace just to make sure that they're safe and up to safety standards. OSHA's inspection priorities. Pretty much OSHA, first thing on their radar is imminent danger situations. This is anything where an employee could die or someone could die as a result of doing something unsafe. The second one is if there's a catastrophe or a death on a work site or in your workplace. The third one is if there's a worker complaint. Fourth priority is usually given to industries with high illness and injury rates. And number 5, they do follow-up inspections, meaning if they come to your facility once and have to come back to do a follow-up inspection. Here we have a couple examples of OSHA's enforcement action. In Texas, there was an employer who was fined over $500,000 for a worker fatality. In Connecticut, there was an employer who was fined about $330,000 for exposing their employees to respiratory hazards. Another instance occurred in Pennsylvania for an employer exposing their workers to fall hazards. They were fined $333,000. As you can see by these examples, OSHA takes worker safety very seriously. They're known to levy heavy citations for employers who disregard safety standards and constantly put their employees at risk. Thank you guys again for joining for this quick overview of who OSHA is and what they do. If you like the information that was presented here, please subscribe to my channel for more information. Thank you.